Well, hello, beautiful ladies. Thank you, Karen, for inviting me to come and share. And wow, I'm a little bit wrecked from that. So I'm gonna have to recuperate a bit here. But that's so good. Here's what I love. I don't want to put my head in the sand and give the enemy a bigger target. Oh my goodness, that was so good. And be careful what we partner with. I love that. I have to go back and watch that a few times. That was for me today. I don't know about you ladies. Today, my subject is self-care. And where in the world is my oxygen mask? Does anyone here struggle with self-care? Yes, no. Show me a hand. I am like the poster child for not taking good care of myself. In fact, that's what brought me to Optavia. And so I have a little bit of experience with this, but let's see what we can accomplish here today. So caring for your body, your mind, and your spirit is our greatest and grandest responsibility. This is about listening to the needs of our soul and then honoring those things. Can anybody relate to that? Listening is key, right? Listening to our own needs over the voices of the kids and the clients and the friends around us and the busyness of life, right? Our own self-development and growth is the best gift or contribution we can give to God, our spouse, our kids, our parents, our friends, our business, and ultimately our tribe. This is really something that I feel like as women we neglect. And we are so about caring for the other person that so often we put ourselves to the side and put ourselves to the side. So let's talk a little bit about that. Our own self-development, I already said that, sorry. So let's talk about self-development versus self-sacrifice. And I would love your participation in the chat because I don't want to feel like I'm at this alone. And I don't have my guy by my side, like bolstering me up. He's across the room, like cheering me on. But so please participate in the chat. Here, let me give you some definitions. Self-development is the process by which our character or abilities are gradually developed. It means expanding our capabilities and possibilities. Who loves that? I love that. Expanding our capabilities and possibilities. It denotes overcoming. Whew, does anybody need that word today? Overcoming and improving and becoming better. Who in here wants to become better? Do we not? We strive for that every day, don't we? Especially as women, we want to be better, better, better. Do you know that this action typically, generally earns respect of others and from an internal perspective? So put in the chat some of the things that you are currently doing for self-development. These things might look like morning routine. I had mine this morning starting at 5 a.m. Reading leadership books. I actually habit stack and get my steps in while I'm reading my books. How about participating in Bible study? An exercise routine. I saw someone on here jamming their exercise this morning, so good for you on habit stacking. I love that. Let's talk about now the flip side of that, self-sacrifice. Is this a bad thing or is this a good thing? Let's see. Self-sacrifice is to give up one's own interests or wishes in order to help others or to advance a cause or an ideal. Do you know this typically earns contempt? Maybe not necessarily from others, because others would like us to self-sacrifice generally, but it causes contempt from within. What Karen was talking about earlier with Mara, bitterness. Anybody struggled with bitterness before? I know I have. I've had to work through quite a bit of that because I'm a self-sacrificer. So put in the chat some of the things that you think would be self-sacrificing. Maybe some of these things would be quitting a career you love to stay home and take care of your elderly parents, working too many hours, not spending enough time with your family, and blaming Optavia for that. Just being real. This is not necessarily bad. So self-sacrificing isn't necessarily bad or a wrong thing, okay? But sometimes we have no choice but to make that difficult choice. It's painful choice. In these decisions, accept the pain, but not the guilt. Okay, sometimes we have to. So accept the pain and not the guilt. Why is that? Because pain doesn't destroy us. We can live with pain. Done it for a lot of years, but guilt will. Okay. We put ourselves in a position to serve others better when we become more wise, more kind, more unique, stronger, and better. Personal development is self-investment. And for those of us who are coaches on here, isn't that what we coach our clients to do? Self-investment. It's time we take care of ourselves so that we can take care of others, right? So we've all heard the flight attendant chant the FAA rules when you're on a plane. Maybe some people haven't been on a plane, but that's pretty rare these days. If we lose cabin pressure, please, the oxygen masks will drop from the ceiling. Please place the oxygen mask on your child first. No, that is not how it goes, right? We're supposed to place that on ourselves first. Why is that? Because we can't tend to anyone else if we don't have that life-giving oxygen. So we can't pour into others if we don't have anything to pour out. And I can relate to this. I tried doing it and I was not very good at it. On a side note, and this is a funny, the main reason for this rule with the FAA is because the flight crew doesn't want a bunch of unconscious parents laying around with unsupervised kids. Okay, that's really the true reason for this. All right, so what if we changed our mindset and flipped that script? I'll take care of you and you take care of me. Let's flip that to, I'll take care of me for you and you take care of you for me. Work harder on yourself than on your job. This is an investment you'll never be sorry about.